How good was Vitali Klitschko, the man they called Dr. Iron Fist? With 47 fights, 45 wins, and a staggering 41 knockouts, his 90% KO rate speaks for itself. Yet questions remain. Was Vitali truly one of the all-time greats? Or did he dominate an era-lacking competition? And what about those two controversial losses? What do they say about his legacy? Today, we'll break down his most iconic moments, examine his toughest fights, and answer the ultimate question: how good was Vitali Klitschko actually? Before we dive deeper into his career, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Was Vitali one of the all-time greats? Or does his success owe more to the timing of his era? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth boxing breakdowns as we explore his most iconic moments and toughest fights. Vitali Klitschko and his brother grew up on military bases, as their father, Vladimir Klitschko, was a Soviet Air Force colonel. Vitali initially tried boxing on one of these bases, but found early success in kickboxing, becoming a 6-time world champion. Despite this, he shifted his focus to boxing, amassing an amateur record of 195 wins and 15 losses. He won the super heavyweight title at the 1995 World Military Games and a silver medal at the World Championships. Vitali's Olympic ambitions were cut short after testing positive for a banned steroid, which he attributed to treating a leg injury. This allowed his brother Vladimir to take his place at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, where he won gold. Vitali turned professional shortly after, signing with Universum and moving to Germany, where he and his brother became national icons and built their legendary careers. From his early days as a military-based kickboxer to his amateur boxing success, Vitali's journey laid the foundation for a legendary career. Let's take a closer look at some of his defining moments in the ring. Vitali Klitschko began his career with an astonishing 24 consecutive wins by knockout or TKO. This streak highlighted his incredible power and sent a clear message to the heavyweight division. Dr. Iron Fist, forced to be reckoned with. In 1999, Vitali captured his first world title by defeating Herbie Hyde for the WBO belt. Despite being labeled an underdog, he dominated the fight, knocking Hyde down multiple times in the second round and cemented his place as a heavyweight force. Vitali suffered the first loss of his career against Chris Berg in 2000. Despite dominating the fight, Vitali was forced to retire after 9 rounds due to a severe shoulder injury. This decision earned him criticism for quitting, but the injury was later revealed to be serious, sparking debates about his toughness. In 2001, Vitali avenged his brother Vladimir's 1998 loss to Ross Purdy. Vitali controlled the fight with his jab and precise punches, eventually stopping Purdy in the 11th round due to a severe cut, showcasing his ability to dominate where his brother struggled. Vitali's fight against Lennox Lewis in 2003 is one of his most memorable. Despite losing via doctor stoppage due to a gruesome cut, Vitali was ahead on the scorecards and earned massive respect for his resilience and bravery against the reigning champion. In 2004, Vitali avenged Vladimir's loss to Corey Sanders and claimed the WBC title. After a tough opening round, Vitali dominated with his jab and power shots, stopping Sanders in the 8th round and solidifying his status as a world champion. Fresh off his victory over Mike Tyson, Danny Williams faced Vitali in 2004. Vitali showcased his dominance by knocking Williams down 4 times and stopping him in the 8th round to retain his WBC title. After a 4-year layoff, Vitali returned in 2008 to face WBC champion Samuel Peter. Despite doubts about ring rust, Vitali completely outclassed Peter, forcing him to quit after 8 rounds and reclaiming the WBC title. In 2009, Vitali defended his title against former cruiserweight champion Juan Carlos Gomez. Vitali's superior power and technique proved too much, as he dropped Gomez multiple times and secured a stoppage victory. Vitali faced the tough and aggressive Chris Arreola in 2009. Using his jab and footwork, he dominated Arreola, forcing his corner to stop the fight after 10 rounds, leaving no doubt about his superiority. In 2010, Vitali took on veteran Shannon Briggs. Despite Briggs' toughness and ability to go the distance, Vitali won every round in a brutal display of power and precision, earning a unanimous decision victory. In 2011, Vitali dismantled former cruiserweight champion Tomas Adamek. Vitali's height, reach, and power were too much for Adamek, with the referee stopping the fight in the 10th round after sustained punishment. Vitali's fight with Derek Chisora in 2012 was a tough battle. Chisora applied constant pressure, but Vitali's superior skills and composure earned him a unanimous decision, proving he could still compete at a high level at 41 years old. In his final fight in 2012, Vitali faced Manuel Char. Vitali dominated the bout, and a severe cut over Char's eye in the 4th round led to a doctor's stoppage, allowing Vitali to end his career with a victory. Vitali Klitschko was undeniably one of the most dominant heavyweights of his era, combining size, power, and tactical precision with an iron chin and relentless work ethic. With a staggering 87% knockout ratio, near flawless record, and an ability to avenge family losses, Vitali carved his legacy as a towering force in boxing. Despite injuries cutting short key moments of his career, his performances against top opponents, including Lennox Lewis, showcased his toughness and elite skill. Add to that his 6th-year reign as WBC champion and his ability to retire on his own terms, and Vitali stands as one of the most formidable heavyweights in history, arguably underrated but unquestionably great.